prime time on the top game, it's a fine line. Man in the match, that's Davi, he's the main guy, keep a close eye. Make sure you don't make no wrong play, cause I'm with Jose and Andre. When Cyrus comes to walk in, you better know that you are watching Premier League. Davi, tell what time we on. Prime time. Let me hear you say Premier League. Davi, tell what time we on. Prime time.
Hello and welcome to Premier League Primetime. Manchester United 2, Tottenham 2, and of course I'm joined by my co-host, Jose. Thoughts on the match?
Yeah, it was kind of what I expected. I thought that we were really poor defensively. We did really poorly to give away both goals. I thought they were both very preventable. The second goal, I just thought we were being really lazy. I don't know why Evans didn't go out and just try and win the ball. I thought he just kind of stayed put, and that was strange. And then in the first goal, obviously it was really good delivery from Porro, but I think that you can always do better on a set piece, and you can see it, I think. So I think we could have done a lot better defensively. I'm happy for Marcus Rashford that he scored, finally did something productive going forward for us, which is good. I thought Garnacho looked okay as well. And I'm obviously very happy for Højlund, who got a good goal.
Yeah, that goal from Højlund was an absolute rocket. And do you think this could be the start? That goal he scored against Tottenham, could this be something that could finally just help him kick on a bit now?
I mean, I hope so. I think that his last goal would probably have been that if that's what he needed. But I think it really depends. I mean, he's had 2 assists from rivals and none from his teammates. So I think that if we start providing him with some actual service, maybe that could be the case. But I think it comes down to the rest of the team, not him. I have a really hard time blaming Højlund for his drought until now.
No, that's fair enough. And taking a look at this Tottenham side that we played today, right? Of course, they have a lot of absentees, a lot of injuries. And do you find it at least a little bit worrying that we can't seem to win at home at Old Trafford with a full-strength Man United team against a Tottenham side who are beyond depleted with absences at the moment?
I mean, yeah, definitely. And not only did we fail to win, but we were dominated basically the entire game. I think we had a few good moments, and we made the most of 2 of them, which is good. But I think that we were basically dominated that entire match by their possession play, and we weren't really able to break their high line very often, which I think is definitely very concerning. I don't think we were very good at all today, to be honest.
Yeah, and you're talking about the high line because I was thinking to myself going into this match, we know Big Angelo's his high line, and I'm thinking, this could suit us perfectly, balls over the top, Rashford, Garnacho in on the counterattack as that's our only style of play that we've been able to play for gosh knows how long at this point. But, we're thinking that, hey, this could perhaps suit us, but it just, other than those 2 goals, it just didn't look like we were really getting anything.
Yeah, I agree.
And one last thing that I think we have to talk about. I know you don't like him when I talk about him, but we have to talk about Erik ten Hag. When you look at some of the changes that he made off the bench, I know Eriksen wasn't having the best of times tonight, but to bring on Scott McTominay out of Casemiro,
I would agree with you. I would agree with you. I think it's questionable decisions. Ten Hag does like to bring on McTominay when he thinks we need a goal. It's not always the best way to do it. Although McTominay's come good off the bench a few times this season, a lot of the fans are really tired of seeing McTominay, and I'm definitely tired of seeing McTominay because he can win the ball and he can put the ball in the back of the net sometimes, but everything in between he just lacks that entirely. So I think that having someone like Eriksen on the pitch could have been more beneficial for us to win this game. In the end, but I think maybe someone like Casemiro could have been good to bring on, but maybe again Ten Hag didn't feel that Casemiro was ready to come into this game. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he did it. I questioned it as well, and I would rather have seen Eriksen play longer.
Yeah, and I think some other things we have to talk about. And look, regardless of what we think about Antony, you bring him on for the last 5 minutes. What's he going to do in 5 minutes? And I think the one thing that really baffled me, right? When I saw the back 4 originally, when I saw Wan-Bissaka, Diogo Dalot, I'm thinking, okay, Diogo's going to play on the left, Wan-Bissaka's going to play on the right. It ended up that they were playing on the opposite sides.
That
was that baffling to you?
It was definitely strange to me at the beginning, but I thought both of them actually had quite good games compared to how they've been this season. Dalot on the right and Wan-Bissaka on the left. It was baffling to me as well, though.
Definitely, because we've seen Diogo play at left back so many times for the season, and he's looked quite comfortable in that position. So, I was wondering a little bit. Are you sure about this one, Eric? But it wasn't too bad. But just another thing that we have to take into question. Looking ahead, next match. Actually, wait, no. Before we go into the next match, why not a little bit of player ratings? Just why not? We'll start off with Onana in goal.
Thought he didn't do anything wrong today. Probably 6.
Diogo Dalot at right back.
I thought he actually was one of our better players, and I'm not a big fan of Dalot, so I'd probably give him a 7.
Johnny Evans.